Yeah. Over here.
Conventional condominiums, Fannie Mae does not want condominiums. They are just scrutinizing them to death. So that means when lenders bring in condominiums, and we're looking at them, and we're looking at the questionnaires that go along with condominiums, we're looking for everything to be perfect, because if we take in a condo and improve it, settle that loan, Fannie Mae audits it after, it could be a buyback. And they're pushing everything back on lenders right now. SunTrust had a loan, we had to buy back because we were off 6 cents. No lie, real story. So lenders are really skittish. All the big lenders are pushing. They're making sure all their ducks are in a row. So you guys should be asking when you sell a condo, or you can be a listing agent, find out from the Condo Management Association if there's any litigation going on in the condo project. If there is any litigation, whether it's from a condo association suing somebody, or somebody suing the condo association, if it's a conventional loan, they're not touching it. It's not going to fly. So know that. With FHA, they'll take some litigation. So if you find out if it's an FHA loan and there's some litigation, it really just depends on what the litigation is.
Good question. So are they actually requiring pretty much full HOA docs now? Or how do they get that information? I mean, how are they going to find out if there's a lawsuit going on?
Because we have to send out a questionnaire with whether it's a limited review without everything, regardless of if it's on the HUD approved site, questionnaire still goes with it.
I also heard that they're also requiring a reserve study reports and stuff like that too. Is that easy now?
Off the management, or you talking about off the master insurance policies and things?
Well, like reserve studies for capital improvement.
Yes, they're looking at all of that. I mean, it's very, very, very strict. And FHA has actually come out and said, we don't want more than a 30% exposure in any particular condominium project. They haven't put that in place yet, but if you think about it, really, most condos are, most units are FHA loans. So if they're going to be looking forward, and they're looking, and we don't know how they're going to do this yet and determine on this, but if they're really saying we're not going to do more, we're not going to do a loan in there if there's more than 30% FHA loans in there, they could be destroying communities. I mean, it's just adding more fuel to the fire that's already there. So just be really careful when you're doing condos. Check with your lenders. Find out as much as you can up front from, even if you make a call to the management association. And I had one, just to give you an example. If this is just an example of what can blow a deal. If one entity owns more than 10% of the units in any particular condo, it's not going to fly. No big deal, you think? Well, one condo project, I have 14 units. Someone owns 2 units. We're over our 10%. So we can do a full review where we take all the condo docs and everything that goes with it, submit it to Fannie Mae for an exception, but until it gets there, we don't know if we're going to get it. So those are the kinds of things that drag things on. So just stay in touch with your lenders. We can't do a whole lot about it. I mean, the only thing we can do about it is just make sure we're doing our job on the front end, but the stuff just takes time, and every day that goes by comes, more and more into your deal. So, questions? Okay. Do you want Scott?
Yeah, yes, fine.
Scott? And Scott Mayhew, New Start Credit. I thought with the industry the way it is right now and all of the credit issues that we have going on with our borrowers, I thought it would be good for Scott to come in and talk to you. He's credit restoration. And I've talked to different credit restoration people, and a lot of times you're thinking they're scammers. Scott has a lot of integrity. His program, the way he works with his buyers, you can get buyers in place, and the key thing is just to get them to talk to the lender, and then the lenders to help refer to Scott, or refer to Scott directly to get somebody's credit cleaned up. So if they're not ready now, they're ready in 3 to 6 months.